Alright, fresh. What's up, you guys? My name's Craig. High Desert Agro RC. Just got back from Arizona. Feeling a little better now. Get out of here, Mr. B. And yeah, I get to take today to break this bad boy in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and follow the Traxxas method. I was reading a bit from the book. The model comes with an awesome manual that talks about engine break-in and just running nitro in general. It's a really good guide for running nitro. I'll go ahead and read that in between the thing cooling down. Just sit here and chill out. So I have a bunch of the tools that the model came with. I was just standing here kind of going over the wheels, and some of them were kind of loose, so I'm just gonna just kind of go over the model and just see if there's anything that seems kind of tight or loose. And then I'm going to go ahead and preheat it and get this bad boy started up. So let me just take a second and just kind of go over the model right now. Okay, I gave it a look over. All I did was I tightened the wheels. The wheels could use a couple at least 3 or 4 turns. They were a little loose from the factory, so those are tight now. And the first tank calls for the body to be off when you do it. So I'm going to go ahead and preheat this thing and use my temp gauge to make sure the engine's up to temperature when I kick it over, and we'll go from there. All right, Mr. Generator over there. Using my heat gun here. It's a cheap heat gun from Ace. Works really good. And I just want to get this engine up to about 220 before I start it. Another thing I did was I moved some of the wires away from the stop this for a second. When the model came to me, these starting easy start wires were pushed right up against the cooling head. So were some of the fuel lines. So I went ahead and popped that off the carb and was able to just sort of route a bunch of pretty much all the wires away from the cooling head. This trips me out a little bit. This starting wire, I wonder how this is not going to get hot with repeated use. I guess we'll see. That's one of the things I was curious about. But all the other wires I just moved away from the cooling head, just kind of habit, I guess. Just don't want the wires to get hot. So my fuel line and everything should just be away from the cooling head as much as I can, at least. All right, so let's keep going here. All right, fire in the hole. I'm gonna prime it. Just by pulling off that little tube that comes out from the exhaust and just blowing into it. Turn my radio on, turn the car on. I did go ahead and just turned up the idle a little bit. I'm at about 2,500 feet up here in the mountains in Central Oregon, so just turned up the idle. So I'm just gonna see if I can get through this tank, reading my little paper here. Basically I'm gonna give it 1/1000, 2/1000 brake, 1/1000, 2/1000 brake. Let's see if I can do that. 1000, 2, 1000, brake. 1000, 2, 1000, brake. This is just quarter throttle now. 1000, 2, 1000, brake. 1000, 2, 1000, brake. 1000, 2, 1000, brake. I'll just do that now. So let me just shut this off and get through that. Okay. All right. Feels like the piston can move a little freely. It shouldn't be stuck up at the top or anything. So now I have to wait 15 minutes. So let me get my timer. And let this thing cool down. I didn't take an ambient room temp before, but I'll just set my timer for 15 minutes. And yeah, we'll just let her cool off. Okay. All right, got my timer set. Get back in the sun over here. Okay. Talk for a second. Man. A lot of oil all over the place here. I got oil everywhere, dude. Okay. Let's turn off the car. And turn off the radio. Take my headphones off. And I just wanted to show what I'm using to break this in with. I got some 2014 VP. I usually run 30% nitro, 9% oil, VP. So the book calls to just run what you're gonna use normally, but I've had this stuff for a long time for just when I get engines back from RC Renew, I still would run some break-in tanks. So I just thought it'd be good to burn this stuff that had some higher oil content. And so yeah, I'm just gonna chill out and read the book here and move on to tank 2. All right, for tank 2, we got, I'll be pulling the throttle halfway down for 2 seconds. I gotta put the body on, apply the throttle gradually, and then after I'm done, I have to let it cool again for 15 minutes. So let's go ahead and do that. Just gonna go ahead and preheat it again. Get it up to about 220. Okay, so again, for the second tank, I'm applying the throttle halfway down for 2 seconds. That's it, man. Let's do it. Something like this. So let's see. 1, 2, stop. 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 Just like that. All right, got it cooling down. No break-in is complete without the tub of pizza. Gotta have the tub of pizza, man. Gotta have it. My temperatures have been actually kind of hot. I've been like doing this around the 240 range, so I'm gonna try to turn down the idle a bit. and see if I can get the temperatures to be around 220 for this. I'm gonna fire it back up again. All right, I'm on tank 3, so I'm going to apply throttle for 3 seconds, halfway down, and then stop. I want to monitor my temperatures. I still think this thing's too hot. So I tried turning down the idle a little bit. So I want to come up with like 220 to 230 right now. Three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this whole tank will look something like that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Seems like I have a really high idle. I keep trying to turn it down. 3. Let's do a temp this thing out here. I mean, I just turned it on. But... Okay, yeah. I'll just run it for a bit and see what kind of temps I'm at. I guess that's a little better. I can deal with that. I'm just gonna keep my eye on that. All right, we're coming in to the end of tank 3 here. 1001, 1002, 1003. 1001, 1002, 1003. 1001, 1002, 1003. 1001, 1002, 1003. 1001, 1002, 1003. 1001, 1002, 1003. 1001, 1002, 1003. 1001, 1002, 1003. Okay. All right, so tank 4. Gently pull the trigger to full throttle over a 3-second count, then gently apply the brake. Count 3 seconds out while accelerating, 1001, 1002, 1003, then stop. Repeat this until the 4th tank is nearly empty. Apply the throttle gradually. Your fingers should not reach full throttle until the end of the 3-second count. The model may try to shift into second. If it does, reduce the throttle input. Don't let the model shift out of first gear. So no 2-speed baby right now. Keep your driving smooth and consistent. Okay, no 2-speed baby. Can't do it. We're also not letting it cool down anymore. I'm just gonna fire it back up. So before I put the body on, I just want to make sure it doesn't shift into second gear when I'm doing this full throttle thing, so I might have to richen the high a little bit. We just don't want it to shift into that other gear, so let's see what we got. Put it down here. Okay, let's try this. 1, 2, 3. Did it fucking shift? Did it shift? I think I heard it shift into that other gear. One, 2, 3. So I'm gonna richen the high a little bit. I think I'm hearing it shift. One, 2. One, 2. This fucker's shifting into that other gear. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, let's try this. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna richen the top end quite a bit. Am I still hearing it shift? 1, 2, 3. Let's check our temperature anyway. It's not hot at all. It's not hot at all. One, two, three. I don't like having to skid the tires, man. Anyway, this will be tank 4. I'll get this sorted out. It's going good. We're doing everything right here. That's tank 4. Okay. What I don't like about doing this in the parking lot is we're skidding the shit out of these brand new tires, and I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that at all. All right, anyway, tank 4 went good. I got up to about 235. I'd let it run out. I was just about to check it and it ran out, so but I'm pretty sure the model wasn't shifting out of first for nearly that whole tank. It did a few times, but not a lot, and I really richened the top there. Fucking bees are starting to mess with me here. Okay, tank 5. Gently pull the throttle to full over a 3-second count. Hold for 2 more seconds, then gently apply the brake. So this whole parking lot will just be one rip. Count the 5 seconds out while accelerating. Repeat this starting and stopping until the 5th tank is nearly done. The model should now be shifting into second. Well, I'll bet we'll have a 2-speed baby easily, even after richening the fuck out of it. I'm pretty sure driving like this, it will shift into second, no problem. So let's go ahead and try that. For the 2-speed baby, let's listen to it shift. Okay, so I just heard it shift there, so I don't think it was shifting during my 4th tank. I think I was tripping out a little bit. It takes a lot for this thing to shift like that. It is shifting though, so I don't think I need to adjust anything. One, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 1, 2. All right, I got the drill down for this tank, so I'll go ahead and do it. This 3.3 idle's really good. So far, this seems like a real dependable engine. It should be a lot of fun on our 10 scale course. All right, I've been here for a while. I feel like this braking process is coming into a close. I still have more to do on this tank, but I just want to show a couple of these last pulls of what it looks like when it shifts. I'll do it from the other side. All right, so you'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So it'll take up pretty much that whole parking lot. It's like a 5-second pull. I'll do another one. And this is just to get it up into those high RPMs. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's it. It takes the whole width of this parking lot. I'm just applying the brake gently. I don't want to skid these tires out anymore on this pavement. Hopefully this is the last time I run this thing on pavement. Pretty sure it will be. And that's what a pull looks like, 3 plus 2. It's just a 5-second pull, pretty much, and then let it come in. So I'm gonna finish out the tank, This is tank 5. I can go over here for a second, see where the hell I'm at. Yep, count out 5 while accelerating till it's almost done. It's shifting into second. Tank 6. Tank 6 is like a let's run it where you're going to run it tank. So I don't think I'm going to do that here. So let me just finish this out and we'll get cleaned up and maybe talk a little more. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's get her. Okay, boop. Just trying to find the bottom here. Okay, it rolls over a lot easier now. All right, the piston's at the bottom, so now I can let the model cool off. Dang it.